Okay, what if I told you that the biggest obstacle in selling cars is definitely not inventory, it's definitely not the economy, and it's definitely not the customers? Most people have a fear of selling cars just out of how large and massive the automotive industry is. And true enough, it is. But the biggest fear that most people truly have is the fear of rejection. A car enthusiast, if you've ever been one of those ones that have always been interested in whether it's in automotive repair, it could be in the sales themselves. And so that industry in itself has probably made most of you all curious about the industry, how and what it would take to really get into. You'd be surprised. A lot of people have wanted to figure out how to get in this industry, how to get past the fear, how to get past rejection, how they don't have experience and that may have kept them. But I promise you, this industry is not only lucrative, but it is impressive. You know, you could help out family members in their need to gain independence through transportation. You could be one that collects vehicles of your own. You could be one that has information after information on, you know, certain style cars, certain vehicle types, whether it's SUVs, sedans, it could be sports cars, it could be classic cars, it could be any type of vehicle. But you may just be one of those ones that have just a love for the industry in itself. Now, I can remember times where when I first got in the industry, it was sort of scary because I didn't know how to talk to strangers, or I had a fear of failure. But more than anything, I almost had a fear of success. And I want to talk to you about how that could have truly kept me from being in an industry that has supported my family, that has given me the authority in automotive amongst my peers, being one of the only women in mostly dominant male industry in the room. Being a car dealership owner for over 17 years has brought me lots of joy. I've been able to help so many people gain independence through finance, through cash purchase, through transportation, and the industry has just grown so much that it has, I feel like a part of me has grown with the industry. So if you've ever felt like, I think this is an industry that I may want to enter in, but I just don't know how, this channel is for you. So if you haven't hit the button subscribe, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, Turnkey Auto Sales Systems, you're going to be in store for a huge platform that talks about finance, talks about car sales, talks about auctions, auto auction, talks about servicing, talks about accessories, credit, funding, all types of categories that align with those that have either been in the automotive industry before or have thought about being in the automotive industry. This will be just all around information about being an automotive expert. So I am excited about what this journey holds. Welcome to my channel, the Turnkey Auto Sales Systems. And I built this channel for that individual that has always wanted to either become an automotive industry expert, or either is already an expert and just not in the business. You might just have it as a niche. You may just have it as a hobby. You may choose just because you know a lot about your own vehicle, or maybe you have a daughter or a son that's getting ready to go to school and you want to get some inside information on vehicle types. You know, it's just so many different conversations that we can have about vehicles. So this channel is for that individual that is ready to put some of those fears behind and maybe hop into an industry that not only is growing and has grown. There are so many different avenues that you can, be in this industry, not just in reference to finance, or if you feel like you could or couldn't possibly have your own dealership one day. So I just want to welcome you to this platform, Turnkey Auto Sales Systems, and I can't wait to just dive into some conversations and bring up some topics that not only I know most of us have always wondered about, but there are a lot of myths that I'm here to debunk about this industry. This industry has carried me along 17 years as an owner, an independent car dealership owner, and I just can't wait to hear some of the insight and the input from others. So, welcome to my channel.